Hello, welcome to a very special charity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now, pour yourself a foaming pint of Newton and Ridley's finest, treat yourself to a steaming bowl of Betty's best hot pot, because we do have a real treat for you this evening, a Coronation Street special. Yes, we've got 4 current Corrie stars who've travelled all the way down from Weatherfield, especially for the show. Let's hope the Rovers return with lots of money for their favourite causes. Who wrote that? So, let's meet the first 2 who have forsaken the most famous cobbles in Britain for the bright lights. Samir Smith and Jenny McAlpine, alias Maria and Fizz. Hello, ladies. Well, you're very popular then. How are you? You look good. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Have a gentleman.
Oh, that's tricky, that. Getting up on that chair.
Dreading that bit. Samir is hoping to win a decent amount for cancer research this evening. She made her acting debut aged just 11, alongside gentle giant Robbie Coltrane in the award-winning series Cracker. Other child roles followed in various TV series, but a big break came in the year 2000 when she was still only 17, and she saw off all the competition at the auditions, including Hearsay's Suzanne Shaw and Kimberly Walsh from Girls Aloud, and won the part of Maria Sutherland in Coronation Street. Recently, of course, she became Maria Connor. And playing alongside Samir is Jenny, who is playing tonight for the Mood Swings Network. As Fizz, she's known for the deft comedy touches she brings to Coronation Street. That all started at a very early age. At just 14, Jenny made it to the final of Comedian of the Year at the Comedy Store. After a spell in Emmerdale as Michelle Morley, Jenny then landed the role of Fizz, the mouthy, red-headed daughter of even more mouthy, red-headed Scylla. Right then, serious business. Samir and Jenny are just 12 teeny-weeny questions away from winning £1 million for their charities. They can, of course, call on those 3 lifelines to get them out of trouble. They can go 50-50, they can phone a friend, and they can ask this ever-helpful audience. Now, as always, this can be tricky. Our celebrities have to agree on all their final answers, and the use of their lifelines, which, as nobody ever seems to agree in anything, in Coronation Street may prove interesting. Right, lots of luck, you two. Samir and Jenny, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I just want you to know at home they're both absolutely terrified. Question number 1 is for 500 quid. In which of these sports do players knock up before the start of play? Golf, motor racing, tennis, rugby league.
Sam, do you know that? Oh, blooming
We both said our worst subject is sport.
Knock up.
Is it rugby league? That sounds quite sort of manly, doesn't it? Knock up.
Knock up.
Or
But
golf.
the only thing I know that you do at the start of anything is tee something in golf.
You tee off in golf.
Is that what you do at the start?
Yeah.
Knock up. Oh, I know every single person at home's going to be saying you're an idiot.
I can't imagine you would knock up in motor racing because you
No, I
don't want to
don't
knock the car, do you?
Listen, I don't even know what knock up means. I think we're seriously going to...
Take your time, let's have a look at it.
Realistically, it is going to be... this isn't final answer, but I think you're right.
I think it's rugby league.
But I don't think we can guess for our charity.
But we can't
Seriously,
guess.
I don't know it. I think we need to ask the audience.
Okay. All right, let's ask.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, let's use the
Yeah. Sorry, we're going to have to. Oh.
Don't say it like that, that's what they're for. OK, it's a little early, but... Right, let's use up a lifeline. This is the question then, audience. Here it comes. It's for £500. In which of these sports do players knock up before the start of play? Now, A is golf, B is motor racing, C is tennis, D is rugby league. All vote now.
It better not be 100%.
Don't like sport.
Oh, God! I'm so glad you didn't say rugby league.
18% of this audience think you knock up before rugby league. 1% thinks you knock up before motor racing. Don't let them give you a lift home. And 81% think it's tennis.
OK, yeah.
Well,
tennis, final
It's the right answer. You got £500.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Listen, 18% of this lot think it's rugby league as well, and
Probably
1% thinks
my
it's motor
influence
racing. Right, settle in everybody, it could be a long night. Now, you have £500. You are one away from a guaranteed £1,000.
Yeah.
You still have 2 lifelines. This is question number 2, this will guarantee you £1,000. Here it comes. Which of these is the title of a 2006 film starring Samuel L. Jackson? Snakes on a ship. Snakes on a plane. Snakes on a train. Snakes on a bus.
That's much easier.
This is what we
Isn't
like.
it?
I hope it's right. The snakes on a plane.
Snakes on a plane.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, final
It's the right answer. You have
Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
don't be
to
sorry.
warm you
Listen,
up,
it's good.
Chris.
You've got £1,000. That's what lifelines are for.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk a bit about your charities. Jenny, why Mood Swings Network? What is that?
Well, Mood Swings Network, we are a mental health charity based in Manchester. And Mood Swings provides support for people with severe mood disorders. And I'm quite actively involved in the charity, and we are quite a skint charity. So £1,000, which is guaranteed for us now.
Yeah, it is.
Even that alone is absolutely fabulous for us, I can't say.
Samir, Cancer Research, I mean, it's a pretty established, sort of obvious charity because it's such a constant source of sadness and tragedy to so many families in this country, isn't it, still?
Yeah, exactly. And anything that can help towards finding a cure for cancer can only be good. And I've recently realised how common it is and how many people it does affect, and it's quite close.
Forget
to
the
my heart.
statistic now, it's something like...
I think it's like one in 3 or 1 in 4 people at
One
some
in
stage
3, I
in their
think,
lives
and
yeah,
sort of
can suffer from it.
acceleration towards 1 in 2.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And almost everybody you speak to knows somebody or has some sort of experience of cancer, and it's just such a sad and life-threatening illness, and hopefully we can raise lots of money for the charity.
Now, what's your strategy, girls?
Well, it was to not ask the audience on £500.
Yeah.
That was the main one.
That one's gone, though, that particular strategy.
Yeah. We haven't got... The thing is, we haven't
Listen,
got a
don't
strategy.
panic, you've still got 2
That's
lifelines.
it. And there's
Yeah.
people at
You've got a
home
grand.
going, you know the answer, but the thing is, this is for charity.
Exactly.
And there is no risks. I would not... And obviously, we would not... I wouldn't have guessed on that question, and we won't be guessing on any, because it's not fair.
OK, what
That's
a
our
team.
strategy.
How can you fail? What a team. You've got a grand. Your grand's guaranteed, which
Yeah.
is good.
Woo!
Well, hey, right. Question number 3 is for £2,000. You've still got 50-50. You can still phone a friend. Here it comes. What is the usual name for a pizza topped with ham and pineapple? Fijian, Hawaiian, Cuban, Jamaican. Why are you nodding happily?
Yeah.
Your
I like
pizza-
pizza.
Do you like pizza?
I don't like Hawaiian. I don't really understand sweet
Well, I like
sweet
pizza.
and savoury together. Yeah, I like pizza. Yeah, do you think it's Hawaiian?
Yeah, I know it's Hawaiian.
B,
I've ordered
Hawaiian.
it many a time.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000. So after what could have been a tricky start, Jenny and Samir are now on £2,000. They still have those 2 lifelines intact, and they're just 4 away from the next big milestone of £50,000. Now, how are you feeling, girls? Because it was a hesitant start.
Yeah, it's all right. We're just doing a bit of a warm-up. Now we're ready, aren't
Yeah.
You were just sort of knocking up, weren't you? And now you're ready.
we? We're knocking up, yeah.
Now you're ready. OK, question number 4 is for £5,000. You've got phone a friend, you've got a 50-50. Here it comes. Which US city is known as La La Land? Why are you grinning at me?
I think I know it.
Think I know it? I think I know it. Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Louisville, Little Rock, La La
Los
Land.
Angeles.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Angeles.
Why?
Is it because they're all a bit la-la? Is that what it means?
Yeah, that's
Why it means that?
Final answer?
B, Los Angeles.
It's the right answer. You got £5,000. I remember you in Cracker. No, you were just a little squeaker, weren't you? You were like that high.
In an extremely
With-
squeaky voice.
With Great Big Robbie,
Yeah.
who's the size of an Alp.
I was never allowed to watch it though, so I didn't realise
What were
how
you?
big
scary
a
it
star
was.
he
Were you
was.
a criminal?
No, 11.
I was going to sit out now.
No, I was his daughter's friend,
Oh.
Rosie. Yeah.
Tremendous series.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it was amazing.
You have £5,000. You still have a phone a friend. You got a 50-50. Money now going up quite steeply. Question number 5 is for £10,000. Have a look. Which comedian famously told jokes sitting on a stool with a drink and a cigarette? Peter Cook, Dave Allen, Les Dawson, Norman Vaughan.
It's Peter Cook.
How sure are you? I don't know this. I'm not going to pretend to know.
Peter Cook.
I know I don't think it is, but
Which comedian
Is it
famously
not?
told jokes sitting on a stool with a drink and a cigarette? They always told you when you were doing your GCSEs to read the question carefully.
yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. Which comedian told jokes sitting on a... Well, hang on. I'm thinking Peter Cook, as in Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. But actually, maybe he didn't sit on a stool.
The only one I don't think it is Les Dawson. I'm not familiar with the other ones.
I actually don't know. I think it just came to me, but maybe I don't know that.
Now, what can you do? You've got £5,000. You'd lose £4,000 if you gave me a wrong answer. You've got a 50-50, which might not help. I don't know. You've got to phone a friend. Got a friend who'd know?
I don't know what to do. This is the thing, though, you see. This is what's going to happen. I think we're going to do 50-50, then we're still going to want to phone a friend. And that's
Do you think?
annoying.
Who would know it? Would your dad know it?
Possibly. Yeah, I'm sure he would.
Can you picture Dave Allen or Norman Vaughan?
How much is this for now? I'm confused.
£10,000.
10,000 quid. Right. What should we do? What about anyone that you know? Would anyone you know this? No?
Matt's dad might know it, but I wouldn't.
This
I
is
don't
for £10,000, yeah?
Yes.
Sorry, Chris.
It's all
sorry.
right.
But it's important because it's
I know.
for
And listen, I know, and I
charities,
do
isn't
not want you to lose £4,000.
Think who we've got.
it? Right, I think we should phone my dad.
Do you?
Oh, he'll kill me.
He'll kill you.
Do you think your dad would know it?
I mean,
Comedians.
I hope he would. Out of all our phone friends, he would.
Think who we've got.
Shall I phone my dad?
Do you think your dad will know
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Right, let's ring Tom.
What's he called? Tom.
Tom.
So I can't call him Dad, he's Tom.
You can call him Dad.
Okay, let's see, Manchester or somewhere.
He's in Manchester.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hello?
Tom?
Yes.
Chris Tarrant?
Well, hello, Chris.
Well, hello, Tom. How are you?
I'm very well indeed, thank you so much.
Well, guess who I'm sitting here in the Millionaire studio opposite?
I think it might be my daughter Jenny.
It is your
That's
little
right.
baby squeaker daughter. She's, they're doing okay. I've got Jenny and Sam, they're on £5,000. They're stuck on one, Tom.
Sure.
I think it's the kind of thing you will know. I hope so. It's worth £10,000 to them. All right, mate. So the next voice will be your daughter's. She'll tell you the question, 4 possible answers in 30 seconds. All right, Jenny, your time starts now.
Which comedian famously told jokes sitting on a stool with a drink and a cigarette? Peter Cook, Dave Allen, Les Dawson, Norman Vaughan.
Just say it again quickly.
Which comedian famously told jokes sitting on a stool with a drink and a cigarette? Peter Cook, Dave Allen, Les Dawson, Norman Vaughan. 8 seconds.
Dave Allen.
Definitely, Dad.
Definitely 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I thought Peter Cook, Dave Allen.
100%. He was saying 100%. Dave
Bye-bye,
Allen.
Daddy. We love you, Daddy.
Did you tell him how much it was for?
Yes. You must
Yeah.
try and keep up.
Sorry,
he knew,
Chris.
Jen. He did. He knew.
I told him it was 10 grand.
Yeah. He said 100%. He knew. I think Tom would know that, and he would
Dave
be
Allen.
pretty sure.
What do you think, Sam?
I think your dad's right, and I think we'll.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, if it's not right, we've done our best, and
Because
that's
I thought it
it.
was 100. Yeah, okay. What do you think, Sam? Are you sure?
Dave Allen.
Promise.
Dave Allen.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Jen, final answer.
Final answer. I do trust your dad.
Oh God.
You just won 10,000.
drink and a cigarette
Peter
as well,
Cook
though,
loved
didn't
to
he?
drink.
Oh, see, you were.
But Dave Allen
Maybe not
actually
while he
made...
was telling
No,
jokes.
but Dave sat there with a whole
With a
bottle
thing.
and a fag, and it was like fucking
Yeah,
whole
okay.
routine.
Brilliant.
Now, you have £10,000. Mm-hmm. This is getting serious. Mm-hmm. You still have a 50-50. You could lose £9,000 if you gave me a wrong answer to the next question.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to play it. You can take the money. You can walk away with 10 grand, okay?
Yeah.
But question number 6, if you go for it and give me the right answer, you could double your money here to £20,000. You have got a 50-50. You could play that and still walk away, okay? Have a look at it. You've got 10 grand at this moment. You do not have to lose it. You do not have to play. Question number 6 is this. What is the first name of Professor Winston, fertility expert and TV presenter?
I don't know, but go on.
Simon, James, Robert, Nick.
It's Robert.
Is it Robert Winston?
Robert Winston. I'm sure it is. Simon Winston, James Winston, Nick Winston. It's Robert Winston. Is it Sir Robert Winston? If it's not, it should be.
Professor.
Professor. Robert Winston.
What is it?
I've watched documentaries about him.
Oh, really? Is it the guy with the curly hair?
Is it the IVF?
The curly hair with the glasses?
Yeah,
he's called Robert Winston.
It's called Robert Winston.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's Robert Winston.
Robert
I'm
Winston.
sure it is. He's the IVF guy.
Are you sure enough to lose 9 grand if you're wrong?
Nick
Robert
Winston, James
Winston.
Winston. None of them sound right. It just sounds like.
You're not thinking of just to say, you're not thinking of another Robert Winston. Do you know what I mean? You're
I
not.
don't think I know another.
It's
Robert
not ringing a
Winston.
bell someone else. Do you know what I mean? I'm just.
Yeah.
You didn't go to school with him or anything, or Robert
Never went
Winston.
to school. She has so much faith in me.
Is he the guy with the curly hair and
He's
the
the
glasses?
guy, the black curly hair and the glasses and the moustache.
Yeah.
And
I think you're right.
it's Robert Winston, and I remember watching a documentary when I was doing my biology exam. I'm sure it's Robert Winston. I'm sure.
I think you're right, Sam.
It's Robert Winston.
Is that your final answer, Sam?
It's the only answer I'm giving, so it must be.
Jen?
Yeah.
Do you think it's Robert Winston?
I think it is. Yeah, I think you're right. Robert Winston.
Final answer.
You say it. I
Jenny,
can't
say it.
You
Final answer. Oh my goodness.
say it.
We'll take a break. Don't go away. Welcome back to the third part of tonight's Coronation Street special, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where we left Jenny and Sam on a cliffhanger worthy of the very best episode of Corrie. They're now on the edge of their seats, wondering if they've just lost £9,000 or won £20,000 for their charities. They got this question before the break, and I told them they did not have to play it. What is the first name of Professor Winston, fertility expert and TV presenter? Simon, James, Robert or Nick? Jenny didn't really know. Sam was sure it was Robert. You just won £20,000.
It's like, yeah, the name's
Brilliant.
right. Yeah, you said it and it was like, yeah,
You just
that's...
question
Well,
it
then,
yourself
yeah.
when you ponder it for that long and there's a commercial break.
Commercial break.
We had to take
Very
one.
cruel.
We had to take one
Seems
then.
so long.
Well, they are, yes. A feeling.
Brilliant. Now we've got to 20 grand. I'm really, really pleased. Are you?
I'm so chuffed. Still slightly scared, but
That's
very
better than we
chuffed.
thought, isn't it? We came here and we said if we go home with 10,000, then we'll be extremely happy. So
There was a point early on when it looked like you were going to go in with El Zippo.
I know.
Zilch.
Let's forget about that.
Oh no, let's go back on it. It's a long time ago now, don't worry about it. Listen, the good thing is, you've got 20 grand, you've still somehow hung one of your lifelines up there. You've still got a 50-50. The next question is for £50,000, which would be guaranteed. It's the next big milestone. It'd be fantastic if you got it.
Yes.
That would be the minimum amount you would go home with tonight. I'd write you out a check on the spot for 50 grand. But let me just remind you, if you did go for it and give me a wrong, you would lose 19 of the £20,000 you got at this moment. Have a look, take your time, use a lifeline if you need to. Tell me what you want to do. Which Christian festival commemorates the coming of the 3 wise men to Bethlehem? Epiphany, Pentecost, Palm Sunday, Ascension Day.
It's, I know it, darling. You know it, don't you?
Tell me what you think it is, because I don't want to be stupid.
It's
'cause I'm
obviously not
Catholic.
final answer again. It's the Epiphany. It's celebrated on the 6th of January. It is when the 3 wise men came to give the presents, which was they were a bit late. 3 wise men to Bethlehem, 6th of
Yeah,
January,
absolutely.
Epiphany.
You're 100% sure that it's Epiphany?
Right, hang on. The Ascension is when Jesus ascended into heaven.
Yeah.
Pentecost is...
It's not Pentecost.
And Palm Sunday is obviously when he went through the streets on a whatever. That was to do with
Well, Bob would really know this, but we
Pentecost.
If you know it, let's...
Which Christian... I'm going to read the question like they say in your GCSEs.
Take your time.
Which Christian festival commemorates the coming of the 3 wise men to... Yeah, because Bethlehem, that's where Jesus was born.
Yeah.
It's got to be around Christmas.
Yeah.
Epiphany is on the 6th of January. It's 100%. I'm 100%.
Do you not want to use 50-50?
I don't think we should because I know it's the answer. What do you think?
If you know it's the answer, then let's do it, yeah.
Christian.
Jenny, if you know it,
It,
and we get 50 grand, and
it
we've still
is-
got a lifeline.
It is the Epiphany.
100%, yeah.
But what will you do to me if I'm wrong?
Nothing, I'll just give you a big hug.
Epiphany, go for it. Please go for it.
Do you want me to say final answer?
You say it.
Is that your final answer?
I can't
Do you
say
trust
it,
me,
Jenny, you
Sam?
say it. You say
But
it.
do you trust me?
I trust you 100%.
I don't trust myself, but what do you think?
Oh, God.
Okay, shall I say it? Do you want me to say it? It has to both
Right,
be our
yeah,
final
after
answer.
3. We'll
1, 2, 3. Final answer.
Yeah. Oh, God. Literally.
Once it goes orange, you know there's no going back.
Please. Please.
Say it quickly, Chris. She's really into it.
You just won £50,000.
Oh, Jenna, love you.
Oh.
And you nearly went out on the first question.
See, we are clever.
You are clever.
We're about sport.
50 grand.
Just not good at sport.
I am so thrilled. You've been fantastic, you two.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, I feel sick.
Please don't be. Have a look.
Definite. We've definitely.
Yes, you definitely. There's the check. Take it. Take it.
Oh, I can't go.
Take it.
Oh my God.
Whatever happens tonight, you will go home with at least... You cannot lose that.
£25,000 each.
You will go home with at least £50,000 for your 2 charities.
Oh.
Next question, number 8, is for 75,000. You are just 5 away from £1 million. That would be fantastic. What a turnaround.
Oh, wow.
You've still got a 50-50. You've kept that back.
Wow.
You might as well play this. Have a look at question number 8 of a possible 12. Here it comes. Wordsworth's line, "Earth has not anything to show more fair," was inspired by a view from which bridge? Lambeth Bridge, Westminster Bridge, Blackfriars Bridge, Tower Bridge.
Oh, I thought they were going to be easier than that. They're all in blooming London, aren't they?
Earth has not anything to show more fair. Which is the nicest bridge? Tower Bridge is a pretty good
Well, I
bridge.
think it's the view from the bridge.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
So, all right, so which is the nicest view from which
I
bridge?
think they're probably pretty much the same.
Should we just go 50-50?
We'll have to 50-50, yeah?
Yeah, 50-50.
OK, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Jenny and Sam the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
That's what I thought. I thought...
They're both pretty nice views, aren't they?
Well, the only thing is they're not blooming far from each other. I just thought Tower Bridge, but I don't know why.
I thought Tower Bridge.
Is he talking about Westminster? Is he talking about the House of
Well,
Parliament?
that's it. If you have a view of Westminster, are you stood on Tower
I don't know
Bridge?
what he's talking about when he says it. Earth has not anything to show.
If you're on Westminster Bridge...
He could have been one of our phone a friends. That'd have been good, wouldn't it?
Wordsworth.
Yeah, William.
You'd be a bit slow coming to the phone.
Yeah, maybe.
Couldn't quite make it.
I think Tower. Well, I mean, actually, hang on, sorry. I don't know. Presumably he's talking about the city and London. So, a Tower Bridge, I say. Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Let's go Tower.
Do you think? Might as well. Yep. Go on, you say final answer.
Final answer.
Final
Tower
answer.
Bridge.
You had £50,000. You've still got £50,000. The right
What a
answer.
shame!
And that is going so well.
50 grand, John.
Right answer is Westminster Bridge. But not bad. If I'd said to you when you come in here tonight you'll go away with 50 grand, you'd say,
Wow.
what?
Yeah.
Give them a huge hand. I think they've been fantastic. That's it, guys. £50,000.
Thank you.
That was extraordinary. That was amazing.
Thank you.
You play well. Bless you. £50,000. Well done, guys.